Everybody, whenever you're ready, give me a big smile. Yay, I see that. Wow, we have many guests and travelers today. Ladies and gentlemen, I am your acting SAA and also Madam President. So to make things really fun and really happening, I see a lot of us are already a traveler for sure on the Zoom airline. Before to kickstart our meeting, my honor to welcome each and every one of you. Taking the Zoom airline, finally we are here at Advanced #ArdentSpeakers meeting 121. With this, ladies and gentlemen, give me a typical traveler's look that you would like to be captured by our VPPR Patsy now. Go ahead. Patsy, we can't hear you. Sorry.
Sorry, I was multitasking. All right. 1, 2, 3. That's fantastic. Back to our president. Thank you.
Wow, that was a quick one. With this, certainly we are so excited today. We are on this Monday. Today is very special because, hey, we are travelers and certainly we are here to experience what it is like to travel in a Zoom environment as well. As a matter of fact, I know some of you have been traveling quite a lot of times, but I'm not going to talk too much because today we have an amazing pilot. He drives the airplane that's by Zoom Airline. And he's been traveling very frequently actually in his past. He was also our founder and also one of the founders and certainly our charter president. And he is super passionate lately about being very active on the social media platform. So if you want to check him out, his name is none other than Sasi Kumar, distinguished Toastmaster, our charter president, and certainly our past president. So many hats he's wearing, and is also our club treasurer. With this, ladies and gentlemen, I welcome all our guests, Watana, Sweatping, and Anna, and of course Damon, along with all our other members. Let's give a big round of applause to our Toastmaster of the day, Sasi Kumar. Woohoo!
Thank you, distinguished Toastmaster Patricia, also known as the President of Advanced Ardents Club. And today I'm here as your pilot or Toastmaster of the day. So before I even start talking about the team, I have a responsibility to introduce Toastmasters International and also Advanced Ardent Speakers for the benefit of our guests. But because I assume all our guests are familiar with Toastmasters International, I would just start with only one trivia. Let's see who gets it right. Something about Toastmasters International will change in next meeting. Any guesses? Something about Toastmasters International will not be the same next week. Alicia?
It's going to be 99 years of age.
Exactly. Woo! Exactly. Yeah. Today is 16th of October. Next meeting is on 23rd October. And by next meeting, Toastmasters International will be 99 years old because its birthday is 22nd of October, coming Sunday. So kudos to you, Alicia Curtis, for that. And yeah, we are part of Toastmasters International, which is at a huge history, 99 years old. If you want to know more about it, you can Google it up. And talking about Advanced Ardent Speakers. So we are a little passionate, hyperactive Toastmasters, I would say in my own terms. So we do things a lot of in a fun way, yet effective ways. We do a 59-minute express meeting every Mondays, and the fourth Mondays we have webinars, or we call it masterclass. And then we do a lot of come up with a very challenging yet passionate format of meetings. So our evaluation is right after the speeches, and our table topics are always out of the box. So with that, let me introduce the theme for today, Power of Travel. Why I chose such topic. I love to travel. I've been to 22 countries so far across 5 continents I'm waiting to complete the other 2 continents if it's possible, or at least 6 continents if it's possible. So, and where I got the interest of traveling, the very first country I traveled was UK, not Singapore, not Thailand, not anywhere near Southeast Asia. It was UK for my brother's graduation. So the perception that I had was a tourist, or every time you go to a country, you take a picture, this is a famous spot, I take a picture and all. But someone gave me assignment in that holiday, my school teacher those days. So he said, instead of going there, just taking photos, try to write an essay once you come back. So I became extra vigilant. I started observing everything around me. And then I realized traveling actually opens your eyes in a lot of ways. You tend to learn a lot of things. I even knew the meaning of diversity before know the term diversity at the age of 16. And ever since that, I love traveling. And every time I travel, I call myself, I'm not a tourist, I'm a traveler. Because when a tourist is just usually you take photos, you have fun and come back. But traveler, you understand the cultural differences, diversity, and you comes back, there's something to take back. And that motivates me to travel. And that's why I've been to 22 countries. Thanks to pandemic, it should have been more than that. But yeah, it's a bit delayed. With that, I would like to introduce the grammarian of today, Choi Ping, to introduce word of the day.
Apologies. The word of the day is recharge. And the word of the day is recharge, and the theme of the day is travel. So therefore, let us be recharged for the day. My role as the grammarian, please use the word of the day recharge as many times as possible in your speeches. And I will take note of the number of people who are using the word recharge. And as the R counter, I will be catching out the pause fillers, the ums, the ers, the you knows, because, so, and I will give my report at the end of the meeting. Back to you, Toastmaster of the day, Sasi.
Thank you, grammarian of the day, Choi Ping. And the timer for today will be Duncan, but in terms of time, we all know the drill, so I'm not going to introduce.
There's a slight
Duncan.
difference. There's a slight difference today. I can't find my backgrounds for the timer, so I'm going to have to improvise. So what I'm going to do is when you're on time, it's going to be, oh, we can't see it. It's going to be I'll have to turn my background off actually. There's going to be hang on a minute. I'm trying to improvise here. So let me just turn off my background. Hang on a second, because my background is interfering. So let's go to none. Okay, so there'll be a green book. And when time is coming up, there'll be a yellow post box. And then when time is over, it's going to be a red Campbell's soup tin. Okay. So that'll be the drill for today. I hope you'll all be able to bear with it.
Thank you, Duncan. Now you know why I love advanced ArdentSpeakers. We are always there to improvise or to handle the critical situation very well. So thank you for that. And with that, I will talk more about how traveling helped me to recharge myself. And with that, let me introduce the prepared speaker for today. Distinguished Toastmaster Alicia, find my why. Find my why, distinguished Toastmaster Alicia. It's all yours.
Thank you very much, Sassy. I'm sitting here 3 hours north of Sydney in a beautiful town called Newcastle. Let me just show you up close. That is now where I live. Who would love to live on the beach? Who would love to live next to the beach? I can see a few people would love to live next to the beach. It's here that I believe that I'm going to find my why. Let me take you back fellow Toastmasters and our wonderful guests to many weeks, many months, many years ago to what actually has happened. Because I think before you can actually give your why, you have to find out why I'm trying to find my why. 2 years ago, I came down with severe pain. For about a year, I ignored the pain because I thought it was nothing and I thought I could live with it. Lo and behold, 18 months ago, I was rushed to hospital in May of 2022 with severe pain all down my right-hand side in my lower back. That was the day that changed my life. That was the day I found out why I had and what I had. I found out why I was in severe pain. You see, I was suffering from a rare form of arthritis. I also had bursitis. I had tendonitis. I had a cyst in my hip. I also had severe pain also coming down my left-hand side. That was the day I could no longer work. That was the day that I could no longer walk correctly. That was the day I stopped driving. That was the day I had to give up literally everything in my life. That was the day that my world went from hero down to zero. Now, fast forward to 2023. We're now in October of 2023. My why has been very hard and very tough over the last couple of months. I lost my house that I was living in Sydney, somewhere I was actually quite comfortable and happily living. So I had to find new accommodation. Thankfully, someone came through at the last minute in July, and I was able to move down 3 hours south of Sydney. Sadly, that didn't really work out. You know, when things just don't work out and you become so mentally depressed, you get so low in life, that is unfortunately what happened. It was very difficult to get to places because it was almost 40 minutes to an hour just for me to walk from one part of the town to the train station. That was how difficult it was. And to get a bus was once every 2 hours. Thankfully, my friends that I'm living with now in the beautiful place of Newcastle came to the rescue and said, Alicia, do you want to come and live with us for a couple of months so that you can actually get yourself back on track? I said yes. So 2 weeks ago, I was very lucky and I was able to get a lift from my friends. He traveled for almost 13 and a half hours that day, all the way from Newcastle, all the way to Mossvale, 6.5 hours each way. So you can just imagine him driving for the whole day to get me from point A to point B, north of Sydney. I've sat here for the last 2 weeks trying to find out what am I going to do with myself. And before I left Mossvale, I'd had a wonderful conversation with Pat. I'd also had a wonderful conversation with 2 other lovely people that we know, Sharmini and Jai Narayan. And I've been thinking about for the last couple of months, what can I actually do with myself? Some days I actually physically cannot get out of bed. Some days I cannot do anything with my life. And then we decided, and I decided as well, with the support, there's now time for me to make that next step and to actually launch my own business. So I'm starting here and sitting here in Newcastle, traveling from south to north on a weekly basis. And I think I have now found my why. My why is to become a presentation skills and public speaking coach. Being a native English speaker actually probably does help quite often and does help a lot. So I'm starting to work out what is that next process. Another friend of mine who is a life coach and a presentation skills coach has put up a hand and said, I'd love to help you get into the business. So the doors are now starting to open now that I have moved from point A in a very low place when I was in Mossvale to point B now that I'm in Newcastle. What is your why? Are you sitting back and holding something back? Are you trying to work out what you need to do in that next stage of your life? I mean, I'm sitting here at a somewhat older age. I like to call myself older because I'm 40 now. And I mean, let's be honest, it's not exactly young as many think, but I think it's quite old. And I'm sitting here and going, what can I do in my next stage of life? I won't be able to ever work 8 to 9 hour days. It's just impossible for me sometimes to get out of bed before 10, 11 o'clock in the morning because of the pain and because sometimes it's too cold and the arthritis reacts in the weather. So what is my why? That is what I want to ask you. Don't let things hold you back. Don't let things stop you, because I'm not going to let these things stop me. Now I'm trying to work out what I'm going to do with my life. I'm going to find out how I can create my why into a bigger picture over the next coming weeks. And I want you guys to be a part of my why process. So find your why. Don't hold back. Don't let something like arthritis, don't let something like losing a job, don't let something like losing the roof over your head, don't let something like having to give up walking or even driving stop you. It didn't stop me and it hasn't stopped me. And today I can say proudly that my why will become now in the next few weeks. Back to you, Sassy.
Thank you, distinguished Toastmaster Alicia. That was a very inspiring speech as well. So with that, for an immediate evaluation, can I have Toastmaster Falik to provide the evaluation?
Yes. Hello. Can you hear me? Yes. Okay, let me see. All right. Hello, everyone. My name is Falik. I'm here to evaluate this speech just now. Congratulations to Alicia, not because of completing the speech, but for delivering a beautiful speech and finally found your why. Now, not every one of us are lucky to find their whys. And I can say that clearly because it takes time for us to get ourselves back up from the lowest point in our life. And then people say that when life gives you lemon, turn it into lemonade. And it's not as easy as turning things into lemonade. You need to find the blender. You need to look for the ingredients before you can turn the lemons into lemonade. So I believe all your life's factors such as environment, place of living, friends, families, those are the things that's going to push you out to find your why. Congratulations once again to Alicia for that wonderful piece. I believe it is an inspirational piece for all of us here. And I hope that you will continue moving forward with success. Now, in regards to your speech, I think it's beautifully crafted and beautifully presented. I have only one suggestion for you, Alicia. Perhaps you want to tell me, or as the audience, because you have all these tests, arthritis, densititis, all those tests, we don't know in details of what it is. Perhaps maybe you can explain it a little bit out of that for us to get a context of it. And while telling stories, I believe that it will be beautiful. We can use lots of adjectives like scrutinizing pain that travels from your up to down here that you can't move, or you want to explain the beautiful scenery of your place. So we are there with you throughout your journey. So that's all from me. I hope to see more of your speeches, inspiring speeches next time. Thank you. Back to you, Sassy.
Thank you, Toastmaster Falik, for the very effective evaluation. So, Toastmasters, there's a lot of different types of traveling. Some people go for the beach traveling, some people go for cruise, some people go for fitness traveling, they go for hiking, some people go for staycations, solo trip, backpacking, impromptu. There's a lot of things. So I'm today going to share 3 types of traveling that I did, and it really gave me a very positive energy. So the first one I did was a solo trip. I'm not sure how many of you have experienced that, but I think at least once in your lifetime, you have to go on a solo trip. You know why? It breaks your comfort level. Throughout your journey, you have no one to have a conversation with most of the time, unless, with someone stranger, yes, we do here and there, but most of the time, you have no conversations. And if possible, try to not to bring your mobile. And those days when I did that, I didn't have a mobile. I went to Vietnam, solo trip. So it will give you a lot of conversation within yourself. So you'll find a lot of whys, like just our distinguished Toastmaster Alicia did. So you'll start questioning a lot about yourself. It enlighten you a lot of things. So when it comes back from holiday, you'll find a lot of answers that you never had before for your questions. So with that, I would say I encourage all of you all at least to go on a solo trip at least once. And with that, next, I would like to call our table topic master of the day, Patsy, who is stylishly gorgeous today with her sunglasses. Patsy.
Thank you very much, Toastmaster of the Day, Sassy. Welcome all the guests. I hope you enjoy your trip in Lake Louise. Your background, as you see, this in Canada. Now you have 1 to 2 minutes to share your traveling experiences. Maybe that will recharge our week. Okay, first, I would like to get a volunteer from District 67. I know there are a number of people. District 67, they are Damon, Anna, and maybe Mr. Chen. Who would like to go the first table topic session? The question. Save your time. Damon, would you like to take the challenge? Okay. Yeah, switch on your
Yes,
speaker. Okay,
Yes,
great.
yes.
Okay, I'm old, so I have to use my reading glasses. So the first question, do you agree, Damon? Do you agree that your energy will be recharged by traveling? Damon.
Yes, of course. I firmly believe that because, I believe, in work-life integration. It's not, for me, it's not work-life balance because, work-life balance seems to be a zero-sum game, right? And it seems that these are two unrelated matters. But for me, work-life integrate together. So sometimes every now and then I buy myself a ticket to go elsewhere. So I need to go elsewhere to see, to feel the different vibe of the culture. Just like Alicia said, I've been to Sydney like a decade ago. I really, really love that city. So I live around the Victoria Station there, and I went to see the Circular Quay, Opera House, the Macquarie Street, and the University of New South Wales. And these are my mainstay. I really love that city. So I do like to go elsewhere, feel the vibe of the culture, and then I will recharge my battery and come back fresh and positive. Thank you.
Wonderful, Damon. Oh, wow, you've been Sydney too. That's a wonderful, awesome place. I wish I could be there one day. Great, that's awesome. Thank you for sharing. And how
Thank you.
about if you're welcome? I'm so happy to see our member, Servine, you're back. I have to invite you to be the second speaker. Would you like to? Would you okay? Would you be okay? All right, thank you. Are you ready? All right, let's save our time. The second question to you, Servine, is which is the best way, Servine, for you to recharge your energy? Traveling in the top of the mountains, or you rather go to the sandy beach? Servine, please. Thank you.
Well, recharge energy, either mountain or either the beach. I would like to say both of them are giving me the same energy charge. At the very top of the mountain, actually, you will see the totally different scene. And when you're able to climb up to the upper mountain, which means that along the way, you will always have a lot of the giving up voices. Enough, I'm too tired, too tiring. I'm too cold, I'm too tired. Enough. You will always have all these voices challenge your emotions. And most of the time, you will really feel very tired and would like to give up. But when you're able to conquer yourself and up to the mountain, I will tell you, you will be having totally different kind of emotions and you will feel that's worth it. And that one is telling you that, in fact, in life, give up is very easy. But when you're able to stand at the mountain, conquer itself, you will know that how powerful of the human nature is. Or us, in fact, we have the energy within us. And this is the best part for you to recharge yourself. So next time, if you got chance, go up to the mountain. Along the way, listen to the voice, not giving up, but keep on going. All right, so
if you're asking me which way is the best, I would say both way also. But if let's say I really want to choose, I would choose mountain. All right, thank you, Betsy. Back to you.
That's wonderful. It's awesome. Agree with you. This is so sensational. Descriptive words are describing the mountain. Thank you so much. May I invite our guest today? I believe I also know you last time, Montana, right? Montana, are you ready for the next question? Yeah, okay, that's an easy one. Do you like to travel to a place where no one speaks English or Malay? Your turn. Thank you. Montana.
Thank you, Patsy. Yeah, I'm Watana. I definitely would like to go to places where they don't speak English nor Malay, because I don't know Malay, by the way. Recently, I went to Hanoi, and their English, they're not very good at all. In fact, where I am now in KL is the Velocity Mall. They had 2 Vietnamese shops there, and I love Vietnamese food. But I have trouble ordering food because I can't speak Vietnamese. And I already tried twice, and when I received the food, it was not what I thought I ordered. So there was some problem. And I thought that would be a big challenge. But definitely, being to Hanoi, I felt I was recharged. And I'm ready for another trip to try to other places that don't speak English or Malay. Thank you, and back to you, Table Topic Master.
Thank you very much. That's a very wonderful sharing, especially go to a place no one can speak English. It has to be very courageous. Thank you. All right. How about back to our D367? There is a newcomer, never been spoken before. Sean, Mr. Zhang. Mr. Zhang. Okay, are you ready for my question? I'm going to shoot, all right?
Okay.
Listen, great. If you have a two free first class airplane tickets with 2 weeks vacation your company give to you, where would you like to travel? Please.
Thank you for Patty. Actually, I find a place in the world very, very special. It's about in the Canada and the USA. There is an island, such like Taiwan, but smaller than Taiwan. So I want to visit the island. It almost like Taiwan, about 19% similar. So I wish go to there. Maybe I can buy the island and live in here, enjoy the new life. That's my I want to do in my retire time. And if I can do that, I will go there, never come back again. Thank you very much.
Okay, thank you very much for sharing. You remind me a movie of Castaway. Please stay with everyone. I don't want you to be alone. Thank you. Okay.
Thank you.
How much time do I still have? A timer, Duncan? 1 or 2 questions?
Oh, hang on a second. I'm on mute.
Okay, one
Can you hear
question.
me?
Would I...
Can
Yes.
you hear me? Okay, yes.
Yes.
Yes, I think we've got enough time. We're only at 2 o'clock my time. So I don't have the agenda in front of me, but I think
Okay,
we might
great.
have at least another 5-10 minutes.
Okay, great. I have 2 more speakers, Lisa. So will be another guest. I believe I've seen you before. Hui Ping. Is that right? Hui Ping. Hi, Hui Ping.
Hi, Patsy. Hi.
Okay, great. Are you ready for my question? All right. What is your most exciting place you have ever traveled to? Hui Ping, please. Thank you.
The most exciting place I have ever traveled to. Well, I think that is not a very fair question because you know that, let's say, for example, now that our TMD has traveled for 22 countries, the 23 countries that he is going to may supersede the past 22. So it's actually an ongoing discovery that which we are blessed to have when the pandemic's over, that we can travel from places to places. But so far, the places that I have traveled to that I like most would be Takayama of Japan. Yeah. So, and that's because it is a very small town, very serene and very, very clean and very zero waste. Allow me to share with you why I like this place so much. Yeah. Because if I like Japan a lot, I have been to Japan 3 times, and Takayama is the town that I like most because first, it is clean. Second, it is very different from other parts of Japan. It is a village, and people are very. You feel that time slow down, and you feel that you get to experience the tranquility when you are there. And the most impressive part of my traveling experience is that you can literally see fish swimming in the normal drain, not the touristy spot drain, but you know that just by the side of the road, then you know that outside your house there's a drain and there are fish swimming in the drain. That is how clean it is. It seems like the community in Takayama, they work very closely to salvage the nature, and they are also very environmental friendly, and they are very zero waste. Remember, one of the big spot is Shirakawa-go is in Takayama. When we were there, you were actually reminded that they don't have dustbin for you. If you create garbage, you actually bring home to throw it in your home dustbin. And being a zero waster, I like this best. Okay, thank you so much. Back to you, Patsy.
Thank you very much for very descriptive scenery. That is wonderful. I love to travel to Japan as well. If I travel to Japan, I will contact Duncan. Just remember to contact Duncan next time when you're going to Japan. All right, the next topic speaker, may I point out, invite Anna from District 67. Are you ready?
Yes, I'm ready.
Great. Anna, when you are traveling, would you like to travel by yourself or you want to travel with other people? Anna.
Thank you, Percy, and good evening, good morning, good afternoon, everyone. I think we're all around the world, maybe, yeah, different roles. So, good day, everyone. I'm Anna. I love to travel a lot. Before I have kids. I usually travel for recharging myself for many times. So, but one day I found that when after I have a kid, I still plan a lot of traveling with kids. That's really not easy with kids. So after had a kid, I only travel the park in the city, all the park. So when you're asking me about how if I like to travel alone or travel with friends or family, I would say at many times I planned travel by myself on my own. Every time in the end, I will still invite at least one friend or one family. Yeah, I think it's because my personality, my I would like to be accompanied more than by myself. Yeah, so I would like to share a lot, share my experience. I love to talk. I love to be response at the same issues or the same have the same opinions or share everything with people. So I would love to travel with people more than myself. Yeah, thank you. I love
Thank
it.
you.
Yeah, thank you.
All right. Thank you very much, Anna. As a mother of a 5 years daughter, I'm sure that traveling by yourself probably is very hard. So you'd rather just traveling with family, with the people. Thank you very much for your sharing. I think my time is up. Thank you. I hope those above sharings will recharge all of our energy of the day. Thank you. Back to our Toastmaster of the day, Sassy.
Thank you for the wonderful topics, Patsy Wu. I think I really enjoyed it. I could relate a lot with all the speakers because I myself love traveling. Like when Hui Ping said she was there's no rubbish bin in Japan, right? Yes. When I was in Japan, I was frowning for 2 days. Why I can't find any dustbins around until I asked someone. And like what Anna Hung said, right? Until the last day of I want to do my solo trip, I was contemplating, should I go for the trip or not? Will I be okay traveling alone? But somehow I made a decision to travel alone. So with that, I would like to invite to hear how our table topic speakers did today. For that, I would like to have Toastmaster Daphne Tan as our table topics evaluator.
All right, thank you. Toastmaster of the day, Shashi. To the first speaker, do you agree that your energy will be recharged from traveling? Well, Damon shared with us his travel. He agreed to it and he shared with us his travel to Sydney many years ago when he was much younger. And he shared with us all the landmarks that he found in Sydney and the places that he likes to go, the buildings that are there. And he really agreed that after the travel, he felt recharged and refreshed. Now, one thing, you share with us lots of landmarks. If possible, add some personal touch, personal story that you gain from your travel. For example, at the beach or the building, the university building or whatsoever that you encountered there, elaborate a bit more with some adjective and description of it. That would make your speech more wonderful and more interesting to me. For the second speaker, Sovin,
Thank you.
Which is the preferred recharge traveling for you, mountain or beach? Well, Sovin, she says that both also workable. Just that if given the choice, she will choose mountain. Why? Because she loves to challenge herself, especially when in the journey of conquering the mountain and moving on to the peak, climbing to the peak. And upon reaching the peak, the view, the scenery, and the tranquility and the satisfaction felt of being able to reach the peak, conquer oneself. And she actually related it to our life. That is, do not fear, but work on conquering our life, the challenges in our life. Now, one thing that it would be much more better and captivating in your story, if you could share with us one hiking experience or one mountain climbing experience that you ever had, then it will be more personalized to you. Now, third speaker, Watana Chong. Places they don't speak English or Malay. Well, Watana, she's based in Australia and she is not really Malaysian. And yeah, I know that Malay definitely is out of question for her. And the only thing that is Malay, English, that places that challenge her with non-English speaker, she shared with us going to Hanoi, and then the difficulty of communicating with the people in Vietnam or Hanoi to be specific, and how she related it to her own experience in Kuala Lumpur by mentioning Velocity Mall, even by ordering food, the Vietnamese food, that she encountered problem because of the communication. Well, nonetheless, communication issue or language barrier is not an issue for her because she wants to challenge herself going to another place with non-English speaker. That's good, Watana, because it shows us that don't let down by English or language barrier. Now, the fourth speaker, Mr. Sheng, 2 weeks holiday with a first class air ticket. Where would you go? With an first class air ticket. Basically, you just want to go to Canada, one-way ticket, buy an island there, buy one island there and live there forever. Wow, that's interesting. Now, it would be more interesting if you can elaborate. What are you going to do on the island? Are you going to be like Robinson Crusoe, or is it a Gilligan Island? Something like that. Are you going to build something on there, planting something, or are you going to order everything sent by drone to the island for you? So it would be more interesting to help me visualize what you are going to do over there. Nonetheless, you share with us a big dream, buying an island. That's a good one. Now, for our fifth speaker, Hui Ping. Wow, this one is definitely a good one. What is the most exciting place you have traveled to? Wow. After listening to Shashi going to the 26th destination or 23rd destination, she suddenly felt that, oh, there are more places for her to explore, which I'm feeling the same way as well. I can resonate that. And then she brought us to what were the places that she had been. And she loved especially Japan, Takayama. And she used lots of adjectives by describing the green scenery, the tranquility of the village. It had me the visualization and swimming, the fish swimming in the drain, community work of those villagers, how they keep their village clean, etc. Yeah, that's very good. Next is sixth speaker is that would you like to travel by your own or accompany others? Well, Anna shared with us. Although she loves to try solo, but she always ends up traveling accompanied. Well, most of us do have that issue as well. Nonetheless, thanks for sharing with us and enjoy your next trip. Bye-bye.
Thank you, Daphne Tan, for the very insightful evaluation on our table topic speakers. So the second I told about the first type of traveling that opened my eyes is solo travel. The second one I enjoyed doing is backpacking travel. So while I tell this, please feel free to vote for your table topics speaker. And if you can't vote, please if you can't vote because you are a co-host, please PM Patricia separately. So the second type of traveling that I love is backpacking, because if solo trip breaks your comfort level, backpacking breaks both your comfort level and your convenience. So there's one place that I backpacked was to South America. I went to Brazil, Uruguay, and Argentina, and I think I loved it. There comes to a lot of situation you have to, if I may use adjust is the right word, you get adjusted to the situation where you have to travel in so many inconvenient transportation mode, stay in a hostel level, and this kind of convenience issues. But at the end of the day, when you come back, you will feel grateful for what you have at home. You are grateful. You have a roof, you have food on your plate, and whatever we have today, because there's a lot of people at the other side of the world, they are not blessed with what we have today. And that's why I love backpacking. And there's still one more technique I would like to share, a traveling technique. I'll come back. But before that, if you all have already voted, is the voting is good, Patricia?
Ongoing. Keep the votes coming in. And also we want to welcome Alif, who is here. Alif, our new timer is Duncan. Go ahead, Sasi. Yeah.
Okay. With that, I would like to call upon our grammarian today for her English teacher's report. Toastmasters Tripping, it's all yours.
Thank you, Toastmaster Day, Sasi Kumar, distinguished Toastmaster. Yes, the word of the day, recharge, was used by Sasi, by Patsy, Damien, Savine, Watana, Anna, and Daphne. Of course, the champion is Patsy. And the good usage of the words today is, I like Alicia's, my why will become the now for the next few weeks. That to me is something that is very recharging. When life gives you lemons, turn it into lemonade from Falik. I like the words beautifully crafted. I like your voice challenge your emotion. I may want to suggest it to say that when your inner voices challenge your emotion, I would like to suggest the word scrutinizing pain, to use chronic pain, when you able to climb, when you are able to climb up the mountain. Their English there not very good. My suggestion is their English there is not good. I want to do in my retired time. I want to do in my retirement. I love the word tranquility. And as for the counter report, Sabine had all right, actually. Hui Ping had actually yeah, few times. Stephanie had repeated ends and yeah and r. Sassy had repeated so, are, and another phrase is when you say Japan, it's not Japan's, but Japan. It would be much more better. Just say it would be better. They are very zero waste. I would like to say they practice zero waste. Other than that, everyone did wonderfully well, and that is my grammarian report. Back to you, Toastmaster of the day, Sassy.
Thank you, Grammarian Tripping. And next, can we have Duncan for the timer report?
Okay. Can you all hear me? Yes, that was a little bit stressful. I always find timer is the most stressful of all the roles in Toastmasters. I always get worked up. So normally I like to know ahead of time that I'm going to be the timer. Today I didn't. So I didn't have time to recharge myself. But I hope I've done a reasonably good job. So we started off on time at my time, 1:31, by your time, 12:31. And Patricia, she took about 2 minutes, 30 seconds for her president's address. And Toastmaster of the day, Sassy, you took 3 minutes and 30 seconds in your introductory speech. And then we went on to Alicia's speech. Alicia, you took 6 minutes and 26 seconds, exactly. So you're well within time, and you spoke for the required length of your speech. And then we moved on to Philippe's evaluation. Philippe, you took 2 minutes and 7 seconds. So again, perfectly on time, as far as I'm concerned. And the table topic session by Patsy, that took actually around about 16 minutes. I didn't time in the whole session exactly, but it was about 16 minutes based on my clock up here on my screen. And for the speakers, Damon, you were exactly 1 minute, 60 seconds. So you spoke for just enough time. And then Servine, you were 1 minute 43 seconds. So perfectly good there. Watana, 1 minute and 7 seconds. Mr. Chen, you took 51 seconds, so a little bit short. I think you need to speak for at least a minute, my understanding is, for table topics, but good effort all the same. Hui Ping, you took 2 minutes and 19 seconds. So although I think you were the first of the speakers to have a red Campbell's soup tin waved in your face, you're still in time. You didn't overshoot the limit. And Anna, you took 2 minutes and 7 seconds. So it's same again. Now, the evaluation, Daphne, you took a little bit of time there. It is difficult. I know I've tried to do it myself. I can never do table topics evaluations in 2 minutes. It's impossible. Anyway, you took 5 minutes exactly. And Grammarian Chui Ping, you took a little bit over. Oh no, sorry, you were in time. Sorry, you were in time. You were 2 minutes and 50 seconds. So well done, everybody. I think you all did pretty well. I haven't bothered to time myself because it's too stressful. I haven't had time to recharge. But back to you, Toastmaster of the day, Sassy.
Thank you, Timer Duncan. You nailed it, even though you were given a task at the last minute. As I said, advanced ArdentSpeakers are meant to handle critical situations like this. So thank you and kudos to you for doing it very well. And yeah, ladies and gentlemen, distinguished Toastmasters, the third technique, the first one was solo trip, second one was backpacking. The third one is similar to backpacking, but to make it more interesting, you know what we did? We didn't know where we are traveling, me and my friends. We went to the airport, choose the location, bought the flight ticket. And we didn't want to plan the itinerary, where we are staying, what we are doing, nothing. We landed, and that the country that we chose was Myanmar. And we went there and we just decide everything instantly. I call it an impromptu traveling. And that was actually fun. A lot of things went wrong, but you know, after so many years or even after a trip, that was a good laugh. So we landed in Yangon, was not so bad. We kept asking people what to do here and all. We spent one night over there, and then we went to slightly the old town, probably Swishin, she can relate. We went to this town called Mandalay, their previous capital before Yangon. And that's where things were very interesting, because we hardly can find people who can speak English. So, and there's one night we couldn't find a place to stay. We slept at the monastery. So things were very fun and interesting. So it's very adventurous. Probably if you ask me, will I do it now at this age? Maybe no. Probably that time I was more adventurous. But if you have a chance, try it. You will love it if you love adventure. So with that, these are the 3 techniques of traveling I wanted to share with you all. And with that, before calling it a day, I would like to open the floor for members and guest feedback about our meeting today. Anyone wants to say anything? Or else I can pick 1 or 2 guests from the list. Yes, Whipping, you unmuted yourself.
That's very observant of you, DTM Sasikuma. Thank you so much. Certainly very pleasant to experience one more time of online meeting by this club. Yeah, I'm very impressed with the internationality of the various members' attendance in this space. And yeah, and also very I feel that DTM Sasi did a very good job, even though he has very time constraint, but he managed to share the 3 tips of traveling into sections. And thank you so much for your effort to make this a quality meeting experience for everyone. Thank you. Back to you.
Thank you. Anyone else? Now people are more vigilant. They don't want to unmute themselves. How about Anna Huang?
I will say something because I've been
Okay.
missing in action for quite some time at Advanced Ardent speakers meetings, and I like the atmosphere and the ambience today. I was inspired by Alicia's speech, and I do resonate with your pain. I do hope, and pray that you are getting better each day, each and every way. And I like that we have so many guests from District 67. I like the meeting today. I was asked by Patricia, can you play the grammarian today? Can you come up with the word of the day? It was like, okay, that was like 6:30 in the morning. I'm glad I took up your challenge, Patricia. Just pretty amazing. So I am recharged by today's meeting as well. Thank you.
Thank you, Chirping. Any other guests or members want to say anything?
I would like to say something. Thank you. I really love this today's word recharge and today's meeting today. Sorry, a little bit cold. Every time I join, I be a guest. Many times I've been a guest here, and I'm still surprised by your team. It's amazing that you can arrange so much things and so organized in such short time. It's kind of impossible for me. So every time I join, I feel very amazing. Yeah, so thank you for everyone's work today, and let me very enjoy and recharge in the Monday. Thank you.
Thank you, Anna. Thank you. Thank you for your kind words. And I would say it's no rocket science, but teamwork makes the dream work, and all of you can be part of the team as well. So if anyone wants to be part of our team, to be part of Advanced Silent Speakers, please reach out to our Patricia, our president, or any one of us. We'll be more than happy to help. With that, in the interest of time, I would like to call it a day for today's meeting. I hope I did at least a fair job as Toastmaster of the day. And I would like to hand it over to Patsy for a group photo. And then our president will take over. Thank you.
Oh, okay, let's take a photo first before president taking over. How does that sound? Let's assume as if you are vacationing. All right, let's have only one photo. It's the most relaxing photo of the week to start and then recharge. All right, I'm going to count down and count down from 3, 2, 1. Great. Thank you very much. Back to our Patricia, president.
Yes, amazing, amazing, amazing. Ladies and gentlemen, give yourself a big, big round of applause. And if you feel like being sassy, you know, in a very, very comfortable and very exciting circle, certainly we want you to join us, and we are so, so honored to have your presence. So another big shout to all our guests today, starting from my screen, Hui Ping, Watana, Mr. Chen, of course, Damon and Anna. We are expecting you joining the family very soon. And of course, a lot of our other guests who came and left. And with this, ladies and gentlemen, I'm sure all of you are very excited. We are going to come to the award session. We certainly want to acknowledge the best table topic speaker. 6 of you, right? The 6 of you. Let's see who is the best table topic speaker today. I'm very excited right now. Ladies and gentlemen, each and every one of you, whether it's Damon, Servine, Watana, Mr. Chen, Hui Ping, Anna, who is the best table topic speaker? Drum roll, please. Ding, 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 drum, 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 yay! Congratulations to Servine. Can we highlight and spotlight Servine? Yes. Congratulations, Servine, for your very inspiring speech.
Okay, I'm gonna take a photo. Servine,
Yeah.
I'm gonna count 1 and look at the camera. 2, 3. Wonderful. Thank you. Thanks.
Thank you. Thank you so much, Patsy. Thank you. Congratulations to Servine. And we would like to spotlight all our role players today who worked very, very hard to make this meeting a fruitful one for everybody. Starting from Zoom Master, who just came in. Alif, thank you so much. Of course, Sassy, Alicia, Dr. Falik as our speech evaluator, Table Topics Master, Patsy, Daphne, and Hui Ping and Duncan. Let's spotlight each and every one of them, and thank you so much for serving at Advanced #ArdentSpeakers. And I would, yeah. Good.
Are you ready?
Okay, we send love to all our guests.
All right.
Yes, yes.
Sure. 1, 2, love. 3. Great. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. So all of us, we not only have the passion to travel, I believe we also experience the power of travel. I think travel is certainly one of the hobbies that allow us to explore, discover, and recharge ourselves. Think about it. Every time when you travel, certainly you will have your amazing experience. I just came back from Singapore and I just noticed the power of teamwork, because my travel for the past few days was full of drama. We almost couldn't enter Singapore, but at the end we managed. It's all about teamwork. It's a whole dramatic story, but I'm not going to let all of you know now because that's going to be a speech by itself, a humorous one, I think. And for all of you who have been ardent or avid travelers, just type in the chat box which your best city or best country is. We are here to share. I know Huiping is a city in Japan. Just type in one of your best cities that you always find it fascinating, inspiring. And the reason we are doing this is to keep reminding ourselves, even if we are just traveling within your own little town, like, you know, maybe from Sydney to Brisbane or to Melbourne, it's still a form of travel. I really appreciate that opportunity to explore, to recharge whenever you have the chance. Once again, because time is running out, so I'm here to check and see if you have left any footprints in our chat box. We can take as many photos as possible, and certainly we are not allowed to pluck any flowers. We can't anyways. But I thought it's just beautiful for us to really leave your footprint here. And we are on every Monday. And with this, ladies and gentlemen, we proudly declare the meeting is adjourned. Yay! Now that the meeting is adjourned, we can stay back for a quick coffee chat. If you like to give us feedback, which I have not heard from, Anna has shared, and of course, Huiping as well. And also allow me to spotlight Chui Ping. Chui Ping has been very busy lately because she's actually preparing for a DTM project, which is going to be one of its kind that I've never attended before. So for all of you, if you're in KL, I really want to encourage you to reach out to Chui Ping to see if you can be part of it. It's going to be a grammar master class. Wow. Me, I speak English, but I certainly have already told Chui Ping, I'm going to register myself. I want to enter the master class. Why? Because if you really practice listening, active listening, you know, Patricia, she makes grammatical error, you know. So that's where we are coming from. I do encourage all of you, if you are able to, give Chui Ping the support and of course learn, right? Grammar is so important in our language. So it's going to be a grammar masterclass. For more details, Chui Ping will type it in the chat box, all right? And also, I'd like to hear from some of the members who have not shared and would like to know your feedback about our meeting. But timer, Duncan, you have unmute yourself. Yes.
Oh yeah, I thought it was great fun meeting today. So as I said before, I normally like to sort of organize things for the timer, because the timer role really is quite stressful, I find.
Yes.
But you need to do it once in a while just to remind yourself.
Yeah. I want to acknowledge Duncan because Duncan became the last minute timer when our original timer, Sui Sin, has no electric again in her country because she's from Myanmar. So I want to acknowledge your willingness to step out of the comfort zone. Timer certainly is difficult and you have done it so much fun. I thought it was so funny. You did it creatively. And you know, like Daphne, you probably know, right? Duncan has been dancing together with his Campbell soup. Oh, that was so funny. Well done. Thank you, Duncan.
It's actually a pencil holder. It's not really not a real soup kit.
Oh,
yeah, but
wow.
It's a pencil holder.
Amazing, amazing. Yeah. Okay, let's hear from Watana and followed by Mr. Chen. Oh,
I just want to say thank you to Patricia for inviting me today. Otherwise, I wouldn't be here.
Yeah,
I
know.
didn't
We are so
kind of
happy,
follow.
Yeah, you did. You
Thank
did
you.
a topics, yeah. And this topic is so good for you because Watana, ladies and gentlemen, of folks, Watana travels so frequently. I can't catch up with her. She's like on the move all the time. Good for you, Watana.
Yeah, well, thank you. Well, on this Wednesday, I'm going to Sydney for 3 weeks. So I hope to be able to catch up with Lee Buckley as well as
Alicia.
Alicia. Yeah, now Alicia is Newcastle. Maybe we can definitely easier to catch up.
Yeah, that's really great. Thank you, Watana. Thank you. Mr. Chen, we'd like to hear your feedback. Thank you.
Thank you for everyone. I like this meeting because it's very, very interesting and powerful. Thank you for everyone. Thank you.
Yeah, thank you, Mr. Chen. You're welcome to come and join us as well. Okay.
Yes, I
Get
can.
yeah. I'll get also. Yeah.
Can I add something? Mr.
Yes.
Chen,
Yes.
I have heard his speech twice already. He's one of the most creative, witty guy I ever met. You know, you have to listen to his speech. It's so creative. Yeah.
Wow.
Thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Chen. So I'm looking forward to listening to one of your speeches in the future. Great.
Yes, if I have the day, thank you very much.
Yeah, good. Okay, let's see who else is here so we can ask more feedback. All right, for some of us who are able to. Yeah, Patsy, go ahead.
No, I'm just laughing. Duncan has his virtual sunglasses or
yes,
sunglasses.
yes.
I'm not sure. So
yeah, we can take another one. Everybody
I
just use your virtual sunglasses, then Patsy can take another one.
Yeah, if you have a virtual sunglasses, it's just a switch. I'm gonna just count 1, 2, 3.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yes.
Are you ready?
Hey, Daphne, are you okay to wear your virtual sunglasses?
Su Ping has that too. Okay, 1, 2, and 3. Okay, all right. That's funny.
Yeah,
okay.
very funny.
Thank you.
Good. Daphne, any feedback from your role? I know it's so hard when the time is very short, so you have to be very sharp and very precise.
It's okay, thank you. I feel that it's challenging because we have the 6 speakers today, and the time is still locked at 5 minutes.
Yes, it's either 6 or 7, still at 5. So I think one of the things that my Sifu has taught me is just to focus on one strength of the speaker and one areas of improvement or something they can work on, and also we can cut short by not repeating the question. So speaker 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 straight away give that evaluation, don't have to repeat the question, and that would easily save you about 1 minute. Yeah, so that's something that we learn in advanced ArdentSpeakers. We like to give immediate evaluation. Yeah, Tripeng, thank you. We are giving immediate evaluation because the memory is fresher when we give immediate evaluation, right, Patsy? If we delay the evaluation during the usual evaluation session, normally the human mind cannot remember so much, so it becomes less effective. So because of that, we are practicing, but it's a skill set that we always practice, and that's why we have weekly meeting. And Duncan is certainly also one of our very frequent challenger for his table topics, and I would say his table topics are very high level. In fact, if you want to go district level, he can, because of the practice, right, Duncan? Tell us, because of Toastmasters, he became so good.
I didn't realize I was that good, but yes, if you think I can go to district level, maybe, but you're absolutely right. Practice makes perfect. If you don't do table topics, then you lose the ability to really stand up and think on your own 2 feet. It's really important, and it's important to do it quite regularly. Otherwise, I've noticed myself, if I don't do table topics for a while, I kind of lose my touch.
You lose it.
Yeah.
Thank you. Even for Duncan, it works the same, even though he's native speaker. So I like to also thank Duncan for your reassurance, regardless of our background, our race, and whether our native language is English or not English, we can still master the language of English, right? Yes. Thank you. And
May I know where Duncan is based? Duncan, where are you?
Where am I? I'm in Japan at the moment, northeast Japan.
Oh wow!
That's where we got a house, and we're building another house actually at the moment, which is one of the reasons why I haven't been able to join you for the last 3 weeks now, because I've had to go up there. Well, I had to do a bit of coursework for my customer in Pakistan a few weeks ago, and then I have last week and the week before I had to go up to the building site to look at this house that we're building up in the mountains. It's going to be in a hot spring resort. We're going to have 3 bathrooms.
Wow, I'm excited. So Duncan, that's going to be your dream house?
My wife's dream house.
Wow.
Oh,
We'd
wow.
love to visit you in the future if that is allowed.
You're very welcome.
Yeah, I mean, I'm
Is
so
she
excited.
Japanese?
Yes.
Very fluent, just like the Jap. He does, yeah. Great. I also want to invite Savine, if you are able to turn on your screen, because today you are certainly bringing so much inspiration.
Power. Right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hi. Yeah.
Yes.
Hey, glad to see you all.
Yeah. You have been
Hey.
so inspiring to all of us, and we are seeing you are doing so well. Thank you.
No, thank you. Because of all of you. Yeah, but I prefer to keep silent just as an observer, but who knows that Pepsi is giving me this opportunity to speak.
Yes. Yes, the timing is right. And yeah, thank you for your very inspiring message. Thank you.
Thanks. All right.
Yeah, okay. Take care, everyone. Okay, so with this, our next meeting is on the 23rd. All right, please join us. Especially October 30th, I would like you to mark down your calendar because we are going to invite a very prominent speaker and a leader from District 70, that's Australia. He was the past international director. David Fisher, please come on that day because he's going to talk about a topic which is so close to our heart. The topic is on mentoring. We all know in order to really speed up our growth, we need mentors, right? Because mentors would be able to let us leverage. That's how I managed to be where I am today. So we would like to invite everybody and bring anybody who will benefit from this topic, including non-members of advanced #ArdentSpeakers, and certainly, especially if you are a leadership position, you want to bring your members so that they can know how they can expedite their leadership journey in Toastmasters when they have a mentor. Yeah. Okay. Patsy, any final words from you?
Oh no, thank you very much. I really enjoyed the meeting. Thank you, Anna, and the friends. Yeah, I hope that everybody is really being recharged and for the week.
Yeah, thank you. Duncan, you have been a Toastmaster of the day, right?
Yes, I have. I think I've done it. I've done it
He was
couple of
the
times.
first one. He was the first one, remember? Power of a reflection. You still remember.
Wow, there you go. Thank you so much, Patsy. She does all the beautiful artwork for us. And I actually would like to challenge Savine to be the Toastmaster that day whenever you're ready. Okay, the spots is always open for you. Yeah, if you want to give it a try, let me know. Okay, we can talk offline. Our role for next Monday, Toastmaster of the Day, is available right now. So we want to invite whoever have not taken on the challenge, because Daphne has took on a challenge about the power of something, and certainly Patsy as well. So yeah, something to think of. All right. Okay, so with this, yes.
Can I just ask one question?
Oh yeah.
Sorry. I just asked a question about that workshop that Chui Ping was organizing. Is that a physical or an online?
Yes, it's a physical one.
Oh, so I can't attend. I'll be in Sydney on those days and that day.
Okay.
Yeah. Just thank you.
Thank you. Yeah. Sorry, Savine. Yes.
Oh no. Can I request to have a photo again? Just now I missed. Patsy.
Yes.
Oh,
yes. Let's have
I'm
a photo
so
again.
delighted. Let's have a photo together.
Yeah,
Sabine,
we do a loved one now.
Yeah.
Right. Yeah, the loved one, whatever you like. I'm gonna count 1 and 2, beautiful, 3. That's wonderful. Thank you very much.
Thank
Yes.
you.
Thank you. We love all of you.
I think Anna would like to speak something.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Anna,
I love this background so much. I don't want to be.
I know. Isn't that amazing? Yeah. It's very great background.
So relaxed in this background.
Yeah. Keep it. Anna, you can change his photo to your own photo. I think that's what I want to do. Yeah,
Yeah.
very nice.
Have a good
Thank
day.
you.
Guys,
Bye,
I've got to go.
everybody.
Thank you.
Bye.
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 Hope to
to
see
see
you
you
next
all
week.
again.
See ya.
Patsy 可以留一下哈。
哦，可以，大概
Just
10
the
分
back
钟左右。对，因为我得
The
好
background is it possible？我在想说，如果是你，可以 send 我们一个send 我本身一个 editable，就是沙西的那个图画，把沙西拿掉，然后每个人可以放他们自己的图画，可以吗？
，Yeah，
你
我
是怎么
send
弄的
给你。我就是拿 Canva，然后这个照片也是 Canva 那个 Lake Louise，然后把沙西的 post 上去，就是这样子2个 overlap，然后如此而已。所以 it's actually edible，so edible，所以只要你会用这个 Canva 的，你就可以自己去change 那个 background 方面的都可以。你可以 change Lake Louise，你也可以 change Sassy。就是然后你 change wording 等等。
对，沙西的那个 donut， 它原本就是那个 donut 吗？还是你只是放它那个？
对，他给我的是一张照片，然后这个 donut 事实上来讲是在 editor 里面，它可以把你 remove 你的背景，所以 Sassy 给我的是有一个背景，可是我把它背景 remove 的，剩下来就是一个 furnace 或 donut 这样子的情况。对。
哦，太高招，太好玩了这个。
Yeah, it's actually it's my pleasure. I'm actually very happy， 因为我每次都会跟 Toastmaster of the Day 都会跟他们事先沟通，你有没有比较喜欢的？我有问 Sassy， 其实我 poster 做好了，我说 Sassy 这个 Power of Traveling 他就是一个穿一个西装一副那种这个样子，我说有没有任何的比较 more relaxing 的 photo？ 我跟你说 Pat。那个时候晚上11点多，我在猜他都不会回我。我告诉你，他真的是深夜翻照片翻出来给我的。因为我第2天一大早起来，我会发现他已经回了，就给我这张照片。所以 he is somebody， you know，it's just like you。你真的，我会发现你们做起事来，接到东西赶快去把它去完成啊。
不过
其实我那时候都很害
对，他其实沙喜他有很棒的地方，他现在在。因为他太太其实是那个 social media influencer， 他太太是玩这个，就是有很多 follower 的，对，
是，
所以他其实他也是很低调，其实他是有他有他几哨子就对了。
他也是做 social media 的吗 ？Sassy，
他是因为他太太的关系，所以他就现在在搞 social media， 所以我在想说，那个时候。对呀，那个 Cynthia 一直找不到他的 social media， 我就奇怪怎么会看不到。他做的那个 Ria 那些都真的是 content 呢，他那个真的是要一点技巧做的，杀死的东西。
我有看到他有一个好像跟太太吵架的那样子的，就是很好玩的。那个我都不认识，那是 Sassy， 我都以为说是别人。那个就是像 reels 一样的，就是很短很短的我觉得那个 acting 非常好，非常好呀。
对啊，我在想他那个，我觉得我还没有机会问他，可是我觉得他做那种会比较难呢，因为那种要不同的镜头，然后你要录音。
对，因为那个不是只有2个人，我觉得那个时候还有第3个人、第4个人帮他们去拍的。我有个印象，我说这是 Sassy 吗？不像 Sassy， 我还是想，OK，
太好。今天哇，你这个Patsy， 你真的是你是高手了。OK， 你的海报今天出来真的是
没有这个是
加油，继续加油，
谢谢。
把你所有可能弄成
对，因为 Sassy 给我的这个灵感，我就直接把它 paste 在上面。我觉得 Toastmasters of the Day 非常重要，他们选到了什么？像上次的什么 Power of Intuition， 那个也是一样。那 Tisa 就告诉我要用这个，请你把它放到 Virtual Background。我很喜欢这样子，那我一看我就知道，我说你给我一句话。是 poster 你想要说的一句话，我大概就会想到他们要什么东西。那我觉得这个是非常有意义而且很有意思的一个工作，就是 connect with our members， 然后同时也了解他们呀，所以我觉得蛮好。到目前 I am kind of enjoy doing that，
真的。 哎，我
是
要拿一点 feedback。对，今天我 launch
好
那个铺的时候哈，其实你们可以 click 进去嘛。
什么东西？
今天我 launch 那个 best table topic speaker 的那个 poll，
我们看不进去，我没有办
哎，你
法
可以在
投票。
你旁边吗？你旁边那边你看可以吗？
因为你是荧幕直接出来，我不瞒你说，那个荧幕出来的时候怪怪的。我看到说已经 finish，然后我要不要 share？我看的是 Anna 黄，很长很长的。我说，哎，怎么大家都在投 Anna？我不知道。他就说要不要 share？我想我又不是做 master，你知道吗？那为什么会有那个荧幕出来？我也不太了解。可是我不管。What the outcome is, serving definitely was the best one. She motivates us by her real story.
Yeah,
she sets a good example. 你知道她就是哦，我可不可以再要求照一张照片？好可爱，好漂亮。I'm going to share all the photos later. Right.
好，来，太好，谢谢你。OK， 那个 poll 我知道是什么原因，因为我现在发觉所有 co-host 的话 ，co-host 呢。他们就是看到那个 screen 呢是整个 result。
我不是 co-host 吧？今天我是吗？
我有帮我 co-host 耶，你看看
你有给我吗？我看看，
我
都没有participant 我今天都没有注意到。Yes， OK，I was。
我现在明白为什么，没关系。
所以上一次你要把那个 poll 出来的时候，你要先把 co-host 给收回去，是不是？
我要收回去。
OK，very good. I didn't know. 呀，所以你这个下个礼拜六 upcoming， 现在目前你 collect 多少人了？有多少是怎么样子做法 ？Are you still ongoing？
这个星期六呢是现在定成10点半，我现在那个人数呢不确定，10点半 10:30 PM。
所以
然后我做99分钟。我一定会有人数，肯定有人数，因为现在呢，我要搞个快，就是因为我那边要跟 Alicia 协调一下，他那边要找那些对
，9、2、18耶，你至少要18个人参加哎，跨年一样，
对，一定会有18，然后9个 speaker 呢，我全部会从我们之前，所以我就是想问一下 Patsy， 你要不要做我们的 speaker？ 因为你很久也是没有，之前你要讲的嘛。
我可不可以跟你说，我妈妈，我不瞒你说，那天我可以变成 timer，可是我们家很小，晚上10点、11点钟，如果 I have to make 会吵到他们，我也没有办法到 basement because of basement internet is not good. But I will be here with you if you want me to be a timer. I be timer. I have an electronic timer 的那个 device, easy for me. OK.
好，你就做 timer。
好，
我一定有9个人给你，别担心。
我也没有问题。OK。
不过还有一点就是，我知道你要走了，就是很感恩你。然后你的海报真的是太给了，加油。然后下次要找下一个星期的那个 TOD， 我再看看怎么样。我要跟随心讲，随心因为最近他的国家整天没有电了，所以很烦，所以变成还好了。他有帮我做那些东西，我只是需要帮他做处理的小的东西就行了。
是，那你看，反正你这1、2天，你看看谁可以做 TOD， 让我知道，我再跟他联络。OK。那至于说这个礼拜6，你可能也必须要有个海报，或是怎么样啊？
对，
no idea your plan， right？
对。
所以
这礼拜6我海报，我这个今天晚上我就会搞定。我就把它弄type的了，其实。
好，没问题。我把这个 virtual background， 等一下我看可不可以 editing 的给你，你看要怎么样子处理的方法。OK，
有类鲁伊也很喜欢。OK， 好。
好啦，谢谢你，
拜拜。
好，拜拜，拜拜。